Hi, guys. Today we have reached our last month together. We're in our final few days. Today is Monday, May the 3rd, 2021. And we're moving into a study of the age of exploration. And while many of us could say that we've been through an age of exploration, what's life like during a pandemic? But what we're going to be studying over the next week is our last couple of units or ideas that we want to leave with you from the seventh grade. So today, let's look at our learning target. Move my picture around a little bit so we can see it a little bit better so we can see our whole learning target. Here we go. So, our learning target today is I can explain and evaluate the motivations for the European explorers in searching for new trade routes and markets. Wow, that's a lot in a sentence, and you're thinking that's a lot to cover. But listen, it'll all make sense once we do a little exploring ourselves. Our second learning target is I can analyze the impact of the new technologies on exploration. Now, we found that anytime there's any kind of change, something new comes from it. And no matter what may get us to that change, good and bad things seem to happen. So let's look at what are some possible motivations that could have caused some different things. So, why all of a sudden are we wanting to go on this age of exploration? What's my motivation? Actors say that a lot before they perform on stage, but what was the motivation of many of the explorers? Well, it was the three G's: God, glory, and gold. They wanted to spread Christianity. They would get the treasures and bring them back to whoever had sponsored their journey, and they wanted the glory. If they found something new or if they discovered something new, then they were remembered in a special way. And you're going to find out that these trade routes were really what made people want to go. Yes, the idea of finding new things was out there, but the motivation truly was how can we find direct routes to certain places? Now, we all know that the whole idea of supply and demand is very important when it comes to economics. If you have a big supply of it, but there's not much of a demand for it, then your product's not very profitable for you. But if there is a huge demand for your product, but there's very little supply, then the prices of that product can skyrocket. And we're going to find that these Western European countries were desperately trying to find a new way so that they could make their profits more profitable and not have to pay the traders so much. So, today in your activity, you will do a slides presentation that's going to walk you through these three G's: the God, the glory, the gold, and show you how each country sponsored their person. Sponsored means how they gave the money for these people to take these voyages. They also helped supply the ships and the supplies and the men to go on these trips. But how this motivation for these new trade routes, how it drastically impacted and how these three things, this quest for spreading spreading Christianity and spreading the knowledge of God, how this want for gold and treasure and the glory that came with all these new finds, how they shaped this whole time of the age of exploration. Now, please keep in mind that we won't be able to go in complete detail and cover every aspect and look at every explorer, but this is more of an overview just so that you can take this knowledge along with you as you move forward in your learning. You know, as always, if you have any questions, all you have to do is reach out and we'll be glad to help you. We hope you have a great Monday and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.